Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon for the PlayStation. Sony Computer Entertainment America presents Universal Studio Interactive, developed by Insomniac Games, an amazing game development team or whatever. I love this game. I just want to point that out there. I love this series. I would go as far to say I would possibly consider Spyro 3 to be a competitor for my favorite game of all time. It's that dear to me. Everyone kind of has their childhood game, or like so-called. I would say that Spyro 3 is my childhood game, and I'll shut up now.
Peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Guhnasty Guhnorc character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Gnasty Gnorc is a simple creature. Vampire. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
You go, Spyro, you little brave boy. He has so much enthusiasm, and he's so young. He's so cool. The adventure begins. Here we are, folks. We are in the Dragon Kingdom. I'm not sure what the game calls it. I'm guessing it's just the Dragon Kingdom. And we rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Anytime, bro.
10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Gnasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, every game basically kind of has like a kind of collect feature sort of thing, where in this game you gotta like save dragons or whatever. In 2 it's saving or collecting talismans, I believe. And 3 it's collecting dragon eggs. To go over my history with the series, I was at a friend's house one time, and he had Spyro the Dragon, and I didn't have a PlayStation at the time, so this was all like very new to me. This is actually like really amazing looking. I was like, whoa, this is a really fun game. I really like this. So like Christmas of that year, Spyro 2 and 3 had already been out. And Spyro 3 like just came out, I believe. And so Christmas that year, I asked like my folks. I said, I want Spyro for Christmas. And then because like it had just come out, it kind of like was a big name thing or whatever. So for Christmas I got Spyro 3, right? And we actually have like on video camera of me flipping out like Nintendo 64 style of when I got yeah, it's obviously not how to get up there. When I got Spyro, like, and I mean, I flipped out. Like, I was shouting, and it was such a joyous experience. And from that day forth, I played Spyro 3, and eventually got Spyro 1, and played the hell out of that. I preferred Spyro 3 though because it was a much better game in my opinion. Because it is 3 and had many improvements and all. But I never actually got around to playing Spyro 2 though until quite recently, about like a couple months ago. When so a friend of mine online, Giratina 3,
Where's Gnasty Gnorc? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Ooh. And basically and I'll go over the game mechanics in like a second here. Is there anything over here? About a year ago, me, Guillotine3, and Buzzstarkiller 101, we all like played through Spyro 3 together, like simultaneously in a Skype call, and it was such a blast from the past. And like I just made me remember how much I love that game. It's honestly, in my opinion, a fantastic, beautiful piece of gaming. I love it. I honestly love it. Like when I get around to it, spoilers. I do plan on doing 2 and 3. When I get around to it, it'll be so amazing. I will love it. It's such an amazing game, I'd say. And after a little bit after that, about a couple months before now, we did the same thing, but with Spyro. Oh, come on, Spyro 2, and I don't know. It kind of makes me wonder how much nostalgia may have been clouding my judgment. Like, not saying Spyro 2 was a bad game or whatever, but it didn't really have like that charm or whatever that I remember like with Spyro 1 and 3. Mainly Spyro 3. There we go. So I think in some ways I do think that maybe my obsession with Spyro 3 might be kind of nostalgia based, but who knows. I still love it and all, and I think the series is amazing. I love Insomniac. In case you guys don't know, Insomniac, his name's Thomas.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide, and don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
It's a bit of a downside, you know. Insomniac, their game company, they started out, I don't remember when they started out, but the first game was actually a first-person shooter, very a la Doom, called Disruptor for the PS1, and I don't remember exactly. I think it got pretty good reviews, but I don't think it sold that well. So like they tried something new, and they tried like a kind of like maybe a cartoony platform or whatever, and thus gave birth to Spyro, and that quite succeeded. And then they did Spyro 2 and 3, also did very well, I believe. And then they moved on to the PlayStation 2 with a game that you probably have heard of called Ratchet and Clank, which I also absolutely adore, and will probably, if I ever get a capture card, let's play that series or whatever. But yeah, they did Ratchet and Clank, and they currently are still doing Ratchet and Clank. And then when the PS3 came out, they did Resistance, and now they're doing that Overwatch game, I think it's called. They're working on that, so that's pretty cool. I don't know, like maybe, who knows, maybe they'll like kind of scrap Ratchet, I guess, and just focus on Overwatch if Overwatch does really good. It's kind of cartoony and stuff. Probably it does look like it might turn into like their next IP, which would be pretty cool. It doesn't seem like I can get up there yet. Oh, it's because of this. I can be kind of an idiot at times, but of course you guys know that. Basically, Sparks there is our dragonfly companion. He follows us around, and when we get hit, he changes colors, and when we get hit enough, he'll completely disappear, and after we get hit after that, we die. So Sparks is our health meter. Tasty. Right, we're missing a gem somewhere. I think, maybe. I'm not entirely sure what the gems do, to be honest. In this, in other games, they're actually kind of like a currency type thing to like unlock new areas, but I'm not sure if they serve the same purpose here. One thing to one thing to note is actually that's not the right thing I was gonna say. I was gonna say I also there's a fourth Spyro game that I played called Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, which was not made by Insomniac. I don't know who it was made by. I don't remember. Here we are. It was kind of the last game that kind of like featured kind of jokey Spyro kind of and all. And then after that, the series kind of took itself too seriously.
Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
All right. So that's where the boss will be. So let's go through a portal, sure. Stonehill, why not? Yeah, after Enter the Dragonfly, the series started taking itself way too seriously. Really, it kind of like started this new kind of trilogy or whatever, where Spyro is like voiced by Elijah Wood, and Sparks is voiced by David Spade or something like that. And he's got like he's got a brother named Cinder, and they have to like unite or something like that to protect the Dragon Empire. It's just something really. It's not. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It's very crazy, really. And so yeah, the basic format is like we go into like different worlds and do some platforming and stuff and conquer the worlds, and but then we leave all happy and stuff. And we can murder little we can murder livestock to give us health, so that's always nice. You heard it here first, folks. What's up, Gavin? How you doing, Gavin?
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
And the basic kind of the ultimate goal is to save all the dragons, and then eventually face the mighty, the ferocious Guhnasty Guhnorc. Right. Let's see, look around here. Okay then. Yeah, 3 doors to go through, it seems. Go to the left. Yeah, Spyro in this game, he cannot swim. There will be, I believe, at least, and there will be many times in the games where, here's a little bit where, see, our fire can't destroy this stuff, but we can ram it all down. Tasty, tasty. There'll be bits in this game where there's water and all, and it's dangerous and all like that. I remember, hey, Lindar.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Exactly. I'm always good. There'll be bits where there's like water all around, and I remember playing Spyro 3, I believe. It actually had to be Spyro 3. I was playing it with like a friend or whatever, and in the other games, Spyro can swim and stay underwater and all that for as long as he wants. I remember like saying something like, "Man, Spyro can stay underwater for a long time," and then my friend said something like, "It's because dragons can actually hold their breaths for a very long time," and then proceeded to give his impression of how long a dragon could hold his breath. It was actually hilarious. What's up, a store?
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
That's rude, Spyro. Dude, how do we tell? Is it possible to tell? Okay, so we're still missing a dragon. If you notice, our camera is currently in passive mode. Pretty sure what that does is, see, we can like turn like this and stuff like that. If I put the camera in active mode, the camera will automatically, kind of turn around like that, I believe. Maybe? Maybe not. I'll just keep him in passive mode because I was fine with that. We can just press triangle to kind of even it out. Oh, fail. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the gyms do in this game. Maybe they're just kind of like for completion. I don't know. I don't think I'll be going for a 100% run, but if I'll do what I can. I don't actually know if I ever beat this game, to be honest. I think I did. Maybe. I think I might have just like done it with like the bare minimum of what you have to do though, and like gotten maybe like beaten the game with like 50% or something like that. But I'm pretty sure I've combated the evil Guhnasty Guhnorc and all. Where the hell was that safe? I wonder. That's very rude, you know. Oh. Okay. Ramming those guys might not be a good idea. And I wouldn't really want to ram those guys anyway, if you get what I'm saying. The game's really cute in a way. Like, not like it doesn't have like really girly cute characters or whatever, but like just like the art style, it's all like, you know, blissful and happiness and all that stuff. It's pretty tight. What's up, Gildus? How you doing, Gildus?
Hello, my friend. How about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Alrighty then. Oh, I noticed that like when I press triangle when I'm gliding, I kinda in prematurely. Kinda goes well. Kinda suits me well, if you get what I'm saying. In other games, you have this hover feature where when you're gliding or whatever, you press triangle and you kind of give a little bit of a kick at the end of the jump glide. 165 out of 200. Alright, but we got all the dragons, so it's only gems now. Just where would they be exactly, I wonder? Invisible walls. It's always nice. Actually, I guess I guess these wouldn't technically be considered invisible walls because they're kind of like invisible electro fields